First agenda point is roll call. Roll call, so Nelson.
Yes, hello everyone. Nelson Atong is my name, IVSA Exco. I'm going to read out the name of your MOs, and I'd like you to say present, and then I'm looking forward to this GA in your local language. Thank you. IVSA Belgium. IVSA Brazil.
You just scream present. She doesn't have to do it in the microphone. She can just say present, otherwise we'll Okay, so once they say your name, you need to stand up, say present, and then sit down. And I'm looking forward to continuing your native language. So, I can take Brazil. So, you say that you're present, and then I'm looking forward to continuing your native language.
IVSA Colombia.
So guys, this is a roll call we do, and to make it a little bit more fun, we normally make like, you just don't only say present, but you say something funny and we tell you what you should do. For this one, when you hear your MO's name, you stand up and you say, I'm looking forward to the GA today in your local language. So for IVSA Switzerland would be IVSA Switzerland. He would say IVSA Switzerland, and then the delegate says, ich freue mich auf GA. Okay? Good. Okay, let's try it again.
Guys, please be quiet. Thank you.
IVSA Bosnia and Herzegovina. IVSA Croatia. IVSA Czech Republic. IVSA Denmark. IVSA Denmark. IVSA Egypt.
Present. Untuk kita dipotong.
IVSA France. IVSA France. IVSA Germany. IVSA Greece. IVSA Indonesia.
Saya sangat semangat untuk GA.
IVSA Ireland.
More hang on GA.
IVSA Italy.
And non medalione partecipare alla serie.
IVSA Latvia. IVSA Mexico.
Estoy emocionado por la Y.
IVSA Morocco. IVSA Peru.
Estoy emocionada por la Y.
IVSA Philippines.
Present, inaasahan ko ang pangkalahatang pagpupulong.
IVSA Serbia. IVSA Serbia. IVSA Slovenia.
Present, wystawiłem się do naszej nadzieja.
IVSA South Africa.
Present, activate yeah.
IVSA South Korea. IVSA Switzerland. IVSA Taiwan.
Present. Volunteer Kigera, Paris.
IVSA the Netherlands. IVSA Trinidad and Tobago.
President, I'm looking forward to this meeting.
IVSA Tunisia.
Tunisia is present. And then France Sabotage de l'Assemblée Générale.
IVSA Uganda.
Present. Nesse meio que vai dar um tipo.
IVSA UK.
Present, I'm looking forward to attending the GA.
IVSA Uganda. USA. IVSA USA.
Present, looking forward to the GA.
From IVSA.
Oh, and
IVSA India. What? India.
India.
You guys need to speak up. It's hard for me to hear. Okay, any other nominations?
Someone needs to accept.
Oh, can someone accept on her behalf?
Over there. Over there.
No, he has another nomination.
Tara Chusnik, IVSA Slovenia, I accept on her behalf.
Alright, just a quick announcement from my end. If you're nominating someone that isn't actually here, make sure they have someone as well to nominate on their behalf. Perfect. Accept on their behalf, otherwise we can't really know for sure if they're actually accepting. Thank you. Alright, next nomination, Tessa, it's over there.
Hi, Davide from IVSA Italy. I nominate Shamizon Kuer, okay, from IVSA Alumni as chair of Alumni Network.
I'll add in the names later. I'm not going to try and do it anymore. I have given up. I'm sorry. Okay, next nomination. Oh, accept.
Ahmad Hafiz, IVSA Egypt, I accept their bill.
Okay, perfect. Are there any other nominations? Okay, no. Nominations are closed. We'll reopen again next GA. Next on the agenda is nominations for regional rep. Are there any nominations for regional rep? Alejandra.
I have two. Can I do one after the other, or should I? Okay. The first one, Alejandra Vargas, IVSA Group. I would like to nominate Francis Anabo for the position of regional representative of Sub-Saharan Africa. It's Francis, and his last name is Anarfo. With another F-O.
It's fine. I'll get out the mistakes
Okay,
later.
they're from IVSA Ghana.
Are there any other nominations? Oh, does someone accept?
Tamina Grana IVSA Peru, I accept the nomination.
Perfect. Next nomination.
Yeah. And the second nomination would be for the regional representative of the region of the Americas, Tamina Grana IVSA Peru.
All right. Do you accept?
I accept.
All right. She accepted. That's fine. Any?
I'm sorry that you said
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so. Yes.
All right. You guys just let me know when you're done. Peru as well. No, yeah.
What's your name? Yeah.
Yes. Jessa, do you know who nominated Ashley? Is she from IVSA?
Where's she from? I think I said Poland.
Yes.
Lisa, Shamisa, is she alumni or?
Done? All right, from now on I'll go super slowly. Are there any other nominations for regional representative?
Who nominated? I'm sorry?
All right, seeing none, nominations are closed, and that means we're now going to reopen the nominations for secretariat. Are there any other nominations for secretariat? Seeing none, nominations are closed. Make sure to go talk to the secretaries we have that are present here. Oten's over there, Nelson is over there. Ellison, I'm sorry. It's been a very short night. I'm assuming that might have been the case for some of you as well. Okay. Seeing that there are no new nominations for Secretariat, the nominations are closed again. We'll reopen again at the next GA. And then, are there any nominations for Trust?
Vanda Dudic, IVSA Croatia. I want to nominate Anja Cicicevic, IVSA EXCO, for a position of trust.
Anja, do you accept? Anja Cicicevic, IVSA EXCO, I accept. Is that kind of right? I tried. All right, are there any other nominations for Trust? Seeing none, nominations are closed. Are there other nominations for the 72nd IVSA Symposium? All right, nominations are going to reopen again at the next GA. Are there any other nominations for the 73rd IVSA Congress besides IVSA Peru? All right, nominations are going to reopen again at the next GA and in Slovenia. Give me 1 second. Thank you. All right, that means from now on we're going to continue with GA onwards. Give me 1 second so I can start to find the slides. Next up on the agenda is Vet Students for Ukraine Task Force update. Anja, come on up.
Hi guys, so I will now give you an update about the Task Force Vet Students for Ukraine that was established this year at the beginning of March. So what are the objectives of this task force? IVSA members are committed to taking action to support veterinary students and animals of Ukraine in the light of recent military conflict that is happening over there. Therefore, the project aims to support veterinary student refugees that are continuing education in other European countries. We are also advocating for mental health for both refugee and veterinary students currently staying in Ukraine. Include Ukrainian students in IVSA community. By this I mean we just established a new IVSA MO, IVSA Ukraine, in Biela Cerkvia, the university over there, and also improve animal health and welfare of Ukrainian animals. In order to do that, we established a task force, which I will talk about now, and also an email. The email address is given on the slides. It's ivsa.solidarity@ivsa.org, where Ukrainian students can contact us and we can help them to, for example, connect them with IVSA MO of that specific country where their refugee was relocated, to have some support from the local veterinary students over there, or to ask our partners about possible continuing education possibilities for them in other European country veterinary schools. So I just wanted to tell you that this task force was established thanks to the initiative of IVSA members. So some very motivated IVSA members from European countries, they approached EXCO and they said that in the light of recent events we need to take an action. Therefore we had a chat with EXCO what would be the best way to do it. Those members were later on also included in that task force and helped us to run some of the projects. Moreover, those projects were done in collaboration with IVSA partners, and I'll talk about a little later. So, thank you so much for this initiative. And guys, make sure that if you have some action to be taken, you can always come up with initiative to EXCO. So, the task force compositions, we have 2 chairs of this task force, being me. I handle more the external relation part with IVSA partners, and we have Gabriel, our MOD, who handle more the part related to members and MOs. IVSA MO that was involved was of course IVSA Ukraine, Gila Cerkvia. We had a direct contact with them, but of course all the other MOs and people who were part of this task force. As for external contact, we had contact to USAVA, which is Ukrainian Small Animal Veterinary Association, member of the CAVA, IVSA partner, but we are also working on the global level with other partners, which I will show you later on the following slide. We decided to coordinate this task force, divide the task force to sub-teams and select coordinators for the sub-teams. Therefore, we have Students Affairs, IVSA Initiatives Database, Mental Health, Animal Health and Welfare, Public Relations, and these are the wonderful IVSA members over there, displayed on the slides, who helped to coordinate activities within those subgroups. However, I wanted to show you how many IVSA members were motivated to help. These are all the members that approached us that they wanted to organize some help for veterinary students of Ukraine, and all of them have been included in the team. These people were the coordinators, and each of them had a little team consisting of those very motivated members, and each of them helped a little bit with the following project. So yeah, thank you so much for all the motivated members and all the members. Moving forward, work of our partners was mainly due to the website. This website was not established by us, but by the partners, but they added to the website a student section, and IVSA was responsible for that section. And these partners are FECAVA, WVA, and FVE. They joined forces to basically support veterinarians and animals of Ukraine, and we were in charge of the students. So as you can see, IVSA logo is also displayed on this website. You can also check it out, the website is out there. And the task force developed a concept note for us to conduct some projects within those sub-teams. However, not all the projects have been done. This is because a lot was happening and there were some challenges that occurred. I will later on show you which project we actually conducted. However, the concept note is out there, the task force is still existing, and the conflict in Ukraine is still ongoing. So possibly it will be taken up by the new team of officials, and they can continue with making some of those projects happen. Therefore, the concept note is there. This is what we developed with the task force member. And some of the sub-teams, mainly Students Affairs, Mental Health, and Animal Health and Welfare, are supported by our standing committees. Students Affairs is supported by SCOVI, because this sub-team aims to connect veterinary Ukrainian students, refugees, with different veterinary faculties in Europe, where they can continue their education, and we work on it together with Eve, our partner, and Eve is also working very closely with SCOVI, therefore SCOVI is helping out with this. Mental health is supported by Wellness, and Animal Health and Welfare also by Standing Committee on Animal Welfare. We will have later on today an update of the MO project by Standing Committee of Animal Welfare that are funded with SIVA, and one of these projects was funding an aid for animals of Ukraine that are crossing the border of Poland. So you'll get to know a little bit more what happened there later. So these are the projects we actually conducted, 2 of them with FECAVA, our partner. One was Vets for Ukrainian Pets program. This is an application form where people can apply to get aid for their pets. So for example, when refugees come to a different country with their pet and they need some vaccinations, general examination help for these pets, they could get it for free, and they could apply for that form. And IVSA also helped FECAVA and our partners to promote this initiative. And second one was online conference, also by FECAVA. The conference was a fundraiser, so people could join the conference for free, but during the conference they could donate money, and the collected money was aimed to support their actions to help students, veterinarians, and animals of Ukraine. Our members could also attend the conference, or donate, or just watch the lectures for free, because there were actually quite cool lectures during this event. And in the middle, the IVSA Poland for Ukrainian Pets, a project of the Standing Committee on Animal Welfare and SIVA. However, we'll have later President of IVSA Poland that recorded the video for us, so you'll get to know what happened there. So this was also in collaboration with our task force. Yeah, that is it. Are there any questions? Okay, and Maro, back to you.
All right. Next up on the agenda is the committee coordinator update. Lauren, can you come up and update? Thank you.
Okay. Lauren from Planta, IVSA Exco. Thank you very much. So I present now my update as the committee coordinator for the term 2021 to 22. So of course I cannot talk about everything in 5 minutes, so I just picked five things to talk about. We're gonna go just quickly through the CC team and the chairs, then the core objectives, team positions, bylaw amendment and networks, and then our policies. So this is my team, all the chairs of standing and candidate network and committees. It's a very cool team, so I'm really proud about that. We had one project which was called Core Objectives. It's something I mentioned in my nominee foreman speech. The core objectives should be based on the mission statements of committees and networks, and they are meant to make the work more efficient and goal-oriented. So you can always think, is this work we do really making an impact, or is it just a waste of time and energy? Okay. And also important was actually that you can have joint core objectives as a committee. So you can have the same one or almost the same one as the other committee, and this should engage the collaboration. I really think this should be kept on, and I'm hoping that the next CC will do this as well. Team positions. When we were opening the applications, I made this overview to actually do a little bit an analysis of which position we have and how they function. So what we see is actually that there is like kind of a pattern. You have a secretary to assist with internal work, project managers, then you have for events and activities. And then you have also a team working on the research, and then also for the publication you have another team. Those committees with ambassadors have also ambassador managers, and then of course public relations and graphics. Then one new position, which you see the white one at the end, is liaison officer. In the term before my term, we had actually liaison officers in the regional teams. However, I figured it's not very smart to put all the information of all committees into only one person. So it's better you have for each committee for each committee one person who just filters out the important information, and then works also with the well, here it says communities because then networks are communities, but also the whole collaboration should be then improved. We did a bylaw amendment for how committees and networks should be created. In the past there was like this unwritten rule, the committee should run for 2 years before it's added to the bylaws. We changed it that we actually first have the GA request EXCO, or EXCO just forms a task force to write a strategic plan, and then you have a candidate committee or network which is created after the GA approves that strategic plan written by the task force. And then it runs for 2 years, reports back to EXCO and the GA so they can evaluate the value of their and impact of their work. And after 2 years, the proposal is submitted to the GA to add them to the bylaw, to grant them full status. What we did also with this bylaw amendment is actually changing the communities which were on the SCOBY and gave them a position in IVSA Global in the same level as committees, so this is why we're always talking about committees and networks now. So why was this needed? The communication chain was just very long from EXCO to the community chair. So on the left side, you see how long it was before, and we shortened it a lot with this bylaw amendments and implementation of networks. And so we have now 2 candidate networks, the equine network and the wild and exotic animals network. Policies. Of course, it's very important for IVSA also to publish their stance on certain matters, and policies is something a vet student can very well learn in IVSA, because it's not all universities really give you these opportunities to advocate. So our biggest achievements, just to keep it short because I'm already over time, are the policy paper we approved last year, and that we have actually now the committees having, the chair of the committees will have a spot at the working groups of WVA, which is very nice because they can provide a youth perspective and the stance from and views from students, and also bring some energy in the committees of WVA. That's actually it for now. Sorry for being 2 minutes too long. And thank you very much, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate.
Perfect. All right, so exciting. Our committees have done such great work this year. All right, so are there any questions for Lauren on the CC update? Nope, okay. Then we're going to go to the committee updates, and that is also going to be Lauren. Surprise. Yeah.
Lauren from Panther, IVSA EXCO. I will present the update for the Standing Committee on Animal Welfare on Ashley's behalf, because she unfortunately cannot be here. So, Ashley was our chair for the term 2021 to 22. And she submitted us this lovely presentation, and I got just talk over it. So presentation is not there. So one of the biggest points she wanted is really to create global opportunities. Thanks to SIVA, we were able to really help MOs to make an impact locally. And we're gonna have actually afterwards a few presentations about those projects. Of course, we always have the committee workshop during the IVSA events. So to also bring animal welfare near to you guys attending those events, that you really can benefit also from the committees. So we are planning to have more grants and scholarships. Those are ongoing projects, but we did a big improvement there already, and Ashley put a lot of work in there, so big shout out to her and her team. And then, of course, as mentioned before, the advocating part is something we really try to thrive and improve. Cute. So we updated the position statement or the policy paper about the 5 freedoms, and it's really important to make those policy papers always updated, because they stand for 5 years, and then we need to update them and approve them again by GA, so we make sure it's still the stance we stand for. One big impact we can also have as vet students already during our studies is actually with the Animal Welfare Committee. We were able to comment on policy papers and position statements of other organizations, as the World Veterinary Association or the Federation of Veterinarians of Europe. So Ashley and her team always did a great effort to go through those policy papers or position statements and add a student perspective. We had the big campaign of End the Cage age last term, and our work with the Compassion in World Farming, we wrote a letter to the EU and they actually replied. So that was very surprising also for us, and we appreciated a lot that we were actually heard. So yeah, she has added a little message for you all, and she thanks for listening to her update, and I also thank you guys for listening to it.
Next up on the agenda is Project of Standing Committee on Animal Welfare and SIVA Santé Animal.
Thank you very much, Julian Komplant, IVSA EXCO. So those are the projects we were talking about. I'm personally very happy that I can present this on Ashley's behalf, because I started this project 3 years ago as a committee member. And to see how much it improved through this time is very amazing and also very important for myself. So we're going to start with the project we were able to support from IVSA Kumasi, Ghana. And for this we're going to play a video. So let's watch a video. a long bus ride.
Vaccinated 270 dogs. We partnered with the School of Veterinary Medicine to involve in a community outreach where we are impacting the lives of the people, the lives of the animal at the same time. So at this particular outreach, we came to basic schools to educate these children about animal welfare and then how they can protect animals in their environment, in their communities. And the school is also touching the lives of the animal by vaccinating them against rabies. So animal welfare main was to see how they can impact the lives of these kids by providing animal welfare education to enhance their ability to understand and then to protect animals in their society.
To us, we got it that the rabies that affects the animals can also affect we the human beings too. So we should take care of our animals well, and it is well noted.
The mother thing said, "Mama had to say, young one of here, and grandma and one chick. Baby, I am more my baby, and more monsieur, baby, I'm more that I was here since a woman and now one I am. And just a one or one dear, well, we're shannon, also banana.
I learned that I should know how to protect my pets. I learned how to protect my animals.
Okay. Some parts I think the audio was a little bit strange because we had to download it. I will make sure to send the link for the YouTube video. You can find this on YouTube again in the delegates chat if you want to rewatch it. Yeah, great shout out to IVSA Kumasi Ghana for collaboration with Animal Welfare League. It's very nice to see that our animals take those initiatives and also collaborate with other organizations on a local level. Next, we have a video from Warsaw. I don't know if it will play or not. We have it. Yeah, just.
Hello. My name is Olivia and I'm the president of IVSA Poland. Today I have the honor to present about SCO Animal Welfare Grant project that my local chapter in Warsaw has performed. I hope that you guys having great time in Brazil and aren't too tired yet. Wow. The primary purpose of the project was to present the role of veterinarian during wartime on the territory of a neighboring country. Our aim was to show the importance of empathy and charity work among veterinary students, as well as bring aid to animals brought from Ukraine. It wasn't easy to find the best way to help. Polish citizens. The shelter has opened its door for over 100 animals evacuated from the battlefield of Ukraine. It became a permanent home to over 50 animals, and it's continuously providing aid to pets that require immediate help and preparedness for further travels. Here you can see that the animals in the Korabivice shelter are happier than ever. Our event day took place on the carried out by the Viva Foundation, to which the shelter belongs. As you can see, cats and dogs are not the only animals seeking help in the Korabivice shelter. Together, we made it possible. Thanks to SCO Siva Welfare Animal Grant, the Korabivice shelter will be able to purchase new surgical equipment. This will make it possible to perform life-saving procedures. The surgical equipment will also be used to perform spaying and neutering to prevent homelessness among animals. Thank you, Siva, for establishing the grant that makes providing help easier. Many thanks to SCO for running this project excellently and giving us the opportunity to be a part of it. My big thanks and appreciation to IVSA Warsaw Board, with whom I had the pleasure to work with. And thank you for your attention.
Okay, all right. Good, next we're gonna have a little presentation, not gonna get boring. So, from IVSA Egypt, and fortunately we have someone here from IVSA Egypt, thanks also to the DAD travel grants. So, welcome to the stage, Ahmed.
Hey guys. It's our presentation for IVSA Egypt. As you can see here, IVSA Kafr Sheikh and IVSA Mansoura. It was a project from two IMO for the theme grant from animal welfare. So we combined the two IMO project together and got to the shelter together. And it was an amazing idea from animal welfare chair, Ashley. Sorry, I forget her name. So let's start. Okay, for the project, the aim of the project was the freedom of animal. So the first point is to be freedom from hunger and thirst, and that done by helping a shelter in Egypt for only dogs, street dogs. The second point was the freedom from fear and distress, and that made from the people or IVSA members that visit the shelter annually for giving him a hand. The 3 point was the freedom from the pain, injury, and disease, and that made from collaboration with clinic in Egypt to give a free medication for every street animal. Freedom to express normal behavior, and that from the awareness campaign we made in the university, schools, and also countrysides. Freedom from discomfort, and that from the campaign we made in the school, and also giving children we made a lot of campaigns in the school for children to help to learn them or teach them how to be more perfect with the street animal. Okay, for the aim of the project, a benefit for the animal is improving the awareness of animal welfare in Egypt, because unfortunately in Egypt we have low animal welfare values. I think in a lot of countries too. Okay, also to make it changes the law of Egyptian about animal rights. In some countries we just say human right. Oh, we don't have a human right. Maybe we have zero animal right, unfortunately. Okay, for the community, it's about to decrease people's fear of animal, especially those afraid of zoonotic disease. Also, to encourage or increase the animal welfare habits in Egypt. So the first project was in shelter. It was about rabies vaccination. Only the visit was for rabies vaccination. It was in shelter Hope. We vaccinated around 180 dogs. It's some photos from our visit. It was my first visit to that shelter, and I noticed that all the dogs was very happy and also not afraid from people, and that was a very good point about the shelter. Yeah, that's me on the right. I don't know why that girl is laughing at that so much, but yeah. Anyway. Also here, while the doctor of the shelter learning the small student from the first or second year how to get the vaccination to dog. Yeah, it's me. But I'm in my 5th year, so I actually know how to inject dog. It's a group photo of the two emos. So I think we was about 30 IVSA member. Okay, for the second project, it was in a school. We go to 4 different schools of primary students, discussed animal welfare and how to be more careful with animal and be helpful for them, especially street animal, and also small hints about rabies. I think there is a photo. Yeah, it's also a group photo in another school. It's me while explain what is the meaning of canine teeth of dogs. Yeah, okay. For the third project, it was downtown. In that project, we made some handmade plastic or something for safe food or clean food, and also for clean water in the street for the animal. And for clinic, we paid for some clinic in Egypt for give free medication and free care for street animal. Yeah. Also some photo. It was a tumor and it get free surgical. Yeah, thank you. I still have a video, so let's play the video.
Thank you, Ahmed. Okay, we're gonna watch the video also. I think it's just...
I'm not perfect, I'm doing videos, so it will be horrible.
We will enjoy it, I'm sure.
Wait to the front for questions.
Yeah, I can wait. Yeah, she will just...
Regarding the mission of IVSA Standing Committee on Animal Welfare and CVAC, we are here today in home shelter for homeless dogs.
It's our second time to come to Shelter Home. Dog bring happiness so you can see smiles everywhere.
For the second time, IVSA Standing Committee on Animal Welfare and CVAC support us daily to achieve our goal and to help IVSA Egypt for making dogs feel healthy. Actually, we have the words to be more thankful for CVAC, asking them to be always supporting all the animal welfare project around the world.
Wonderful, thank you so much. So, before I will give the floor for questions to Ahmed, should you have, I really want to congratulate you for this project. It's very nice to see how local animals can collaborate and have an impact, and also very well done with actually implementing the policy paper we just approved last year. And based on this, you make your projects and objectives. This is very good way to go, and I'm looking forward to the future projects of IVSA Egypt.
All right. Yes, you can sit down again. You did great. Up next. Oh, there's a question. Sorry, didn't see you there. Lisa?
Lisa Dura, IVSA Netherlands. Congratulations on your project, first of all.
Thank you.
I have a question. Do you have any advice for MOs or people that want to do the same thing or something similar?
Okay, so previously we was like doing annual visits for schools, but when we see the announcement from animal welfare, so we get in touch with shelter and see what shelter have a large number of dogs that need vaccination. So it's like get paid from, or like to encourage with a project that we can beat. A vaccination is not like that expensive. So it's about seeing the shelter around you, what they need. It will be perfect and easy. Just get the money from the animal welfare and CVAC, and it's fine. The project will be amazing, and the dogs will be happy.
And that's what we want, happy dogs. I know for a fact that at least my serotonin was incredibly boosted after the cute sheep pics and all these adorable videos, so thank you all. Next up on the agenda is the Standing Committee on One Health update. Lauren.
Okay, Doreen from Plata, IVSA Exco. Welcome to the update for the Standing Committee on One Health. I present on behalf of Anissa, who unfortunately is not here. So they kickstarted their term with a webinar for awareness about rabies. It was a collaboration with the Global Alliance for Rabies Control, GARC, and we have several collaborations with them ongoing, so they're a very appreciated partner. Then we did again the Global AMR Youth Summit, which is a collaboration with other One Health relevant student organizations. And we had actually quite a few people from IVSA being involved in this collaboration, which is very nice to see. Then we had the World One Health Day. So of course it's always nice to have some good PR and make our members aware of those activities to raise awareness and also inspire people to organize events to make an impact on One Health and the multidisciplinary approach of our profession. Then the team recruitment of all the positions, and then we had also with the WAAW, it's another awareness program also in collaboration with big organizations as WHO and OIE, or WA, how they call it now, because they're called the World Organization for Animal Health. Very nice to see was also that we were doing a lot of collaborations. For example, the essay competition of SCOBY and One Health. There is also one ongoing with SCOBY and Skulka, and we're still looking for submissions, so you can always send an essay and maybe win something fun. Then we had in December, we kick-started a little bit the outside of One Health parts which are not really known by people because it's not that obvious that it's One Health. And this went actually to the Wizard of Oz series in January. You can still go back to the Instagram of One Health and look at it. It's a very nice campaign which was running for 1 month. Then we opened the call for ambassadors to also make sure that One Health is represented in a local level. And then we, with the WFPHA, we were participating in the Global Public Health Week, and we organized webinars. Then, of course, with pharmaceutical students, we also like to collaborate, because it's also One Health. So we did a collaboration with other student organizations for the World Health Day, World Food Safety Day, and that was it. 1 minute.
Are there any questions for Lurit on the update for the One Health Committee? Okay, if not, I would like to ask.
Tessa van Duinen, IVSA, the Netherlands. Point of privilege. Can we get some fresh air in here? It's really stuffy.
Yes, can someone maybe turn on the ACs in the meantime?
Thank you.
All right. I was going to say things. Yes, first of all, everyone wake up. I saw people sleeping. Can someone slap Hermione in the face maybe? I don't know. That would have been fun. All right, so the chair will now entertain a motion to go into recess until the next General Assembly session. That means someone, Alison.
Alison Brown, IVSA, Trinidad and Tobago, ISO
Second.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so you had to stand up. Anyways, that was the thing. No, I'm just kidding. You sit down. Is there any discussion of going into recess until the next session of the General Assembly? Meeting? Adnan?
Adnan, IVSA Exco, will be solid merge if it's more than 50 days of recess.
Okay, what, yes? All right, yes. You can sell merch.
Okay, so will we solid merge?
All right. No, I'm not even done yet, I think. God, I kept getting interrupted. Now I've lost my train of thought. Yes, thank you so much. Is there any other discussion on going into recess? No? Are there any objections on going into recess? No? Okay, then that means we're into recess. Please stay seated. Okay, so it's 4:20 now. Lectures were supposed to start at 4, but since GA started 2 hours later, we went on for just a little bit longer, but we're going to cut GA short here. You guys are going to be able to head into lectures a little later on. We're going to have first a little bit of a break, so Adnan can sell merch, and then you guys can kind of like relax, so you're not sitting again, just go and get some fresh air maybe, stretch your legs. And now I'm going to hand over to myself, because I need to show a video first, and then I'm going to head over to Gabriel so he can give some more announcements.